from the damage that I've endured. I can promise you the passion I have for people is pure. The elevation, I'm sure, possessing the final cure. For the blood that I've been shedding is seeping out of my pores. What's the cost I gotta pay in this living to be adored? Instead of going through these trials full of issues and be ignored. Like eagles, I wanna soar over mountains and see another view. Come back and take a look in the mirror and see another you. Hell, I just wanna work until I prevail and find success right in the midst of those who want me to fail. There ain't no myths or stories made up that I'm never gonna tell. Most of the people I grew up around are dead or in jail. I had that pain inside my soul, but just too strong to get weary. And way too cold of a nigga to let devils get near me. I keep my peace by pushing negatives away from me, dog. You don't know me, but could you do me a favor and please pray for me? Lord, could you pray for me? So many people that I know done been shot. Had to grind them out of how crazy you got on those blocks. Yeah. Came from the gutter and I've been feeling so bad. I done lost down to every friend that I hate. So pray for me. Because tomorrow ain't promised in full circle. I'm understanding the life. Been canceling all my wrongs, replacing them with the rights. Got these demons in my area trying to put up a fight. But I know I'm on a mission and leading by definition of a man who raises armies, developing proposition, defeating the opposition, dismantle the competition. With the vision in my sight, I keep murdering composition. If ever giving attention, outstanding whatever's mentioned. For the sake of touching souls that ain't growing to an extension. Got a lot of broken folks on the planet that need a fixing. So I speak to heal my people if only they choose to listen. Not a need to be distant, for instance, bring what you want in here. Welcome to the place full of peace, and trust me, we want you here. Ain't a place for judgment, nobody gonna confront you here. Put your hands up and ask the ones you see to pray for me. Lord, could you pray for me? Pray for me. Could you pray for me? Put your hands up in the sky. Lord, could you pray for me? For the simple prayer. Yeah.
Hey, yo, hey. Beware the six-pack coming down your track like that. Check the mic. 1, 2. The 6-guard train comes through. Quicker than a Pentium data for the next millennium. Spirit informs, no conforms to the norms. Dropping bombs, I let it, said it, meant it. Here to represent it. Some live off the labors of the old school, mold you, and that's the trend. What I tend to see, the new jack ain't new. In fact, just bitten pieces of the green. Recycling fragments of rubble from a somewhat familiar voice. And so many MC and so little choice. This won't make me popular. Dropping the lyrics that appeal and flock to ya. Higher self, I'm just as accurate as Doppler. I'm rocking ya. Spiritual sipping, sopping my flyer dub, and that goes, hey, y'all, hey. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. How said I go? I go. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. Dearly beloved, we were gathered here to bring up the rear piece to Bopa. We yell. We shed no more tears for fears when I'm chucking my spear. I'm that spook who sat by the door waiting for the big score while you're trying to get yours from the capitalist whore. And the red, white, and blue halter stacks and minis. She shimmies, you follow, you swallow. Losers, non-producers, consumers, consumed propaganda's got me fuming. My people are doomed. Power to the people, power to the seekers. Instead, we're reduced to amps and speakers. $200 sneakers, acquisitions of loot, designer suits, Benz and Lexus, battle of sexes, sport utility trucks and such. We're slaves to a quick buck. We run amok. How far can we run when we're stuck? The race is won by wisdom, not muscle. Still, we all struggle. Should we excuse the hustle for instant gratification, perpetuation of cultural mutilation? Y'all, hey. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. I go. I say, hey. trying. Instead, we have a love affair with dying. Getting drunk till we fold, and old till we blowed. Does the superficial high suffice for the lows? No time for idle introspection and life lessons are everyone's Quran, Torah, Bible. Gluttonous eats, defeats the true purpose of eats. The temple falls off from foreign chemicals, toxins, and meats. You call food enriched when it's stripped of nutrients and bleach. I'm not meant to be reached when flesh tone band-aids are peach. Every native / European contract was breached. What will Ebonics do for the disenfranchised? Mumia gets no justice cause Mumia is despised. Reverse discrimination versus racism will never be tied. English, the bastard language of the not so civilized. The gift of spliced tongues is what the Western language gives. So isn't broken English like a double negative? Yo, yo, hey.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey.
I go, I go, I go. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey.
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 Hey yo, Lord, yo, hey.
Hey yo, Lord, hey.
Mr. Diddy.
Grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or a bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. All right, family, I want to welcome you to the Daily Toast. I'm your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you are standing in the congregation of the... Oh. Forgot. Okay. All right. We got to go on and send out shots to our sponsor of the day show, Bay New Health. Bay New Health. That's right. They got their own brand of sea moss. Bay New Health. Oh my God. The sea moss is the bomb. I'm sipping some right now in my coffee. I mix it into my coffee, along with my other stuff. Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. But anyway. All right. We about to do this toast. And of course, we got the rant this morning. And the rant today is entitled, Kujichagulia requires clarity. Kujichagulia requires clarity. I told you I was going to try to keep the rants on point with the principles to build up the energy of the principle over the next 365 days of each and every last one of these principles. We're going to be working through each one every day, building on to it, adding on to it, increasing the knowledge, right? So, the rant today is called Kujichagulia, or Kuji requires clarity. Okay, all right, so now y'all already know how we do this. I'm about to go and start shutting off the channels and send you over to GNJ.media. But first, I want to let you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle,
This is Gye-Nyame Journey Video. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course you know that this is a Heart of a Simple production. All day, every day. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Alright. So family, what I'm going to do is, you got out, come on over to GNJ.media, come on over and chill with us at GNJ.media, our home. Because we're about to start this rant, then we're going to get into the toast, and then I'm going to get up out of here because I have a presentation today. Yeah, I know I don't have a haircut. Didn't feel like going to the barber this weekend, But anyway, I ain't been feeling like going to the barber lately. You ever been like that? But then also, let me go and let y'all know. We will be within the next couple of days. I did an interview with Brother Dentista last night about cryptocurrency, blockchains, and how we as a community can start using blockchain technology or creating coins. You know what I'm saying? A cryptocurrency. How we could use cryptocurrency. So, like I said, we had a real nice conversation, and I'm gonna air it. I got a few things I got to do. I ain't even got to edit it. All I got to do is come up with the thumbnail and get it out there. Brother Dentista put his foot in it last night, dropping some information, and also dropped some information because he developed his own cryptocurrency. But it's not for because a lot of people's getting into cryptocurrency to trade. It's just another trade. It's just another gamble. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to buy this coin. I'm going to get rich. Nah, you know what I'm saying? When you really look at the concept of cryptocurrency and what is actually, what you can actually do with it. You know what I'm saying? What you can actually do with it. Some legit stuff. But anyway, let's go and start turning these off. I want to thank all those for joining us. But come on over to GNJ.media. Africa TV, peace. Twitch, come on over to GNJ.media. YouTube, come on over. Facebook, come on over, GNJ.media. Oh man, it's just us over here. It's just us over here. See, and it's important, once again, it's important that we are able to have our own spaces, family, because people are getting cut off. I don't know if you noticed this, but those people, because you're not allowed to have your own opinion. You got to agree with everybody else in many cases. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start developing our own spaces where we can have our own conversations. You know what I'm saying? And people that don't like it, you have a choice to get off because you chose to come to the site. This ain't YouTube. This ain't Facebook. This ain't Twitch. This is straight Gye-Nyame Journey Media. You know what I'm saying? Where we're going to talk about and build up our culture. All right. So we're going to get to this rant. Y'all know I got to set my clock, boom. Get the timer popping off. All right, cool. We're going to go and push that record. We're going to go on back. We're going to go to our sound effects. All right, family, we need anime. Can I get that horn, please? All right, family, we about to start the rant. We are on Kujichagulia today. And with Kujichagulia, because the key piece about Kujichagulia for us, a lot of us, is the ability to define ourselves for ourselves, right? I mean, that's it in a nutshell, right? It's a very powerful principle. It speaks to you being able to not only define yourself, but to start shaping your personal story. But one of the issues that I'm running into, right, in the development of a tribe, in personal development, and in helping people move to self-mastery, is the ability to not only define, but to be clear, to have clarity about where you are going. See, because Kujichagulia is beautiful as long as it has a target. You understand what I'm saying? And many of the people that I run into sometime, what starts to happen, and you start listening to their vision, the vision is very unclear, right? It is not precise enough. It's not, actually, I ran into, it got so deep for me that I ran into a perspective of where somebody said they wanted to be one thing, but what they described was something totally different. So, for example, let me give you an example. I want to be a plumber. And you'd be like, okay, what's a plumber? I want to be the person to work with the electrical wiring and be able to, install cable and put a couple of tiles up on the roof. Could do nothing but be silent. That ain't no goddamn plumber. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Right? But this is the extent to which sometimes people have not really, how can I put it? They're so used to just answering questions and people not even really listening to them that they could say some stuff like that. But, in Gye-Nyame, what we have to start doing is helping people to clarify their vision. But first we got to get people to be honest with themselves. Is this what you really want to do? Because what you're describing is not what you said you want to do. Right? And if you are not clear on where you are going, you will never know when you arrive. And you more than likely will never get anywhere near the place that you're trying to have. Now, so those of us that have tribe members, those of us that have family members, those of us that have friends, those that have partners that are talking about what they want to be, and if you are at a point in your relationship where you can have those deep conversations where it go beyond sports, sex, and money, and you can really start talking about and breaking down each other and helping each other understand where the other one is going. We have to be bold enough to look at somebody and be like, what in the fuck are you talking about? That what you said is not what you said you want to do. I'm confused. And a lot of us are not able to bring our dreams to reality. A lot of us are not able to bring our plans to completion because we are moving towards the wrong thing. We think we want one thing, but actually we're moving towards something else. And because everybody else is like, oh, I'm just glad you got something, we're not being honest with each other and helping people or helping each other get clarity. We're lost, right? And it's sort of like, and let me give you another example. For years, I walked around and I thought my vision was good, and I for a long time it was. But as my vision started getting worse, I didn't notice that my vision was getting worse. I didn't know that my vision was bad until I went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor did put the drops in my eyes and put me in front of one of those things and started moving it around until he got things clear for me. I didn't even know. So what we have is a bunch of people running around here with cloudy vision and they don't even know. And what some of us have to do, we have to be those eye doctors to help them figure out that, oh snap, I haven't been seeing clearly. But sometimes that takes us having to be honest with each other. That takes us having to be willing to, in a sense, in many cases, we may be putting our whole relationship on the line. Because some people don't like hearing the truth. People don't, you become a hater. Right? Because you don't want to support somebody who is telling you a dream, but what they're describing is not really what they want. And you know because you sit there and you listen to them. But everybody else around them, See, because everybody else don't mind you being lost because they're lost as well. And as long as you're lost, you certify their life. You help them feel better about themselves in being lost. But in Gye-Nyame, we can't be lost. We realize that we don't have the time to be lost. We can't be lost. We can't do it no more. We're trying to build culture, family. We're trying to build tribe. We're trying to build legacy. We're trying to make sure that there's something left here for our young people, because we know that there's other people around us trying to not only eat our lunch, they're trying to eat our breakfast, and they're trying to eat our dinner. They're trying to take everything off the table. They're trying to take all of our space and time and leave us with absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, they want us to just give it to them out of guilt. And if we don't give it to them, they'll come in and they'll try to snatch it. And we have to make sure that we are standing firm in who we are, and that we are fulfilling our goals, and we are fulfilling the destiny that we chose to come to this planet to fulfill. And not be running around in circles. We can't afford that. We don't see, the mistakes for us are a lot more costly than it is for our West Asian counterparts. Let's be honest about it. We get one, maybe two chances. If you're lucky, two. So the margin for error for us is a lot larger. So when we run into young people that's like Gye-Nyame, and we run into young people that want to be in charge, you run into young people that want to be up under your mentorship, you have to be honest. Oh, yes, of course, be encouraging, but you have to be honest. And sometimes that comes with a brutal type of honesty to let them stop playing. You playing. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all in Gye-Nyame, y'all playing. You playing. When nobody else is playing, everybody else is serious. People want your spot. They want your spot. And because you don't have the clarity and you don't really understand the power of the principles, you playing with it, you're going to fall behind. Yo, that's the rant for the day. That's the rant for the day. I hope it made some sense. I call it a rant for a reason. I'm ranting and shit. But anyway, we going to sound that war horn. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, class dismissed. Now get the hell out of my classroom. All right, family, grab your glass. Grab your glass. Get your help drink. It is time to lift up the ancestors. And that's what we're going to do here at Gye-Nyame Journey Media. We are going to lift up our ancestors. For those that would like to add their ancestors to the list, by all means, you are welcome. The best way, let me give you the best way. The best way to add your ancestors to the list. The best way to add your ancestors to the list is to go to gnj.media, which mostly everybody here is on here right now, right? Now, at the bottom of the screen, of the intro screen, not the screen where you go in and you're able to chat. If you on the chat, more than likely you might already be signed up. But if you just go to gnj.media, at the bottom of the screen, right, at the bottom of the picture, it says, it has a place for your email, and it has a button that says follow. Once you put your email and you click follow, what that does is put you on our email list. By you being on our email list, what that does is that every time we go live, because what I try to do every time we go live, I try to make sure that I am sending out a message to you. I'm sending a message out to our email list to let people know that we are going live. Now, not only am I sending out a message, what that does, that opens up a line of communication between yourself and Gye-Nyame Journey Media. So on that, once you start getting the emails, you can also send us emails. So you will be able to send us an email with your ancestor list. Now, I'm going to ask you to be respectful and mindful of other folks, because other people are trying to also put their people on the list. Because like I said, I have a few that I'm going to have to start either taking some of the ancestors off or removing them all together. And why would you do that, Brother Hot? Why would you do that? Well, it's some people out here who take the toast very seriously. Whether they are getting up with us in the morning and doing a toast, or they you know what I'm saying? They let me just put it like that. They take the toast very seriously. There's no games. You know what I'm saying? There's no pretend. They take the toast very seriously. And I'm running out of room. I ain't gonna say I'm running out of room, but you know, like I said, I have a lot of people on the list that don't even listen to Gye-Nyame Journey Media, don't support any of the projects that we do, don't do, you know what I'm saying? They just found we had a list of ancestors, they put their ancestors on, and they just kept it moving. It's sort of like those families that that have people in old folks' homes, right? And they just drop them off and never come and visit, right? You don't come check on your elders and stuff like that. That type of home. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that for our ancestors here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running an ancestor abandonment program where you could just drop your ancestors and feel good every once a year when you think about the fact that you put them on a list and somebody read them every day. I want to read the name of ancestors of people who are serious in the cause, because what we have to do is we have to raise our consciousness, right? I'm trying to raise consciousness, and I need individuals that at least once a day is thinking about some of the stuff that we're talking about here on Gye-Nyame Journey. They're thinking about the principles. They're thinking about the ancestors. They're talking about the principles. And that's the type of energy that I want to support. I don't want to support the people that only want to deal with what we're talking about now once a year during Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. That type of stuff I don't need. You know what I'm saying? What I need is I need individuals whose minds are able to focus on what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I just got them talking about having that clarity, and not only having that clarity, but having that conscious mega mind come together, right? Because it's going to take a lot of energy for us to move up out of the situation that we in, so we can start winning. I want to start winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to being on a losing team. I don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's time for us to start winning. And in order to win, we got to have the right players in the right place. You know what I'm saying? We got to cheer on the right players. I'm not going to be cheering for people that just want to, you want to be on the bench. That's cool. Be on the bench. I need star players, right? So I want to call on those ancestors of those people who actually believe in the power of the ancestors and respect the ancestors enough to be like, yo, all right, cool. Let's go and let's do some work. So that's what I'm saying. But anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get this toast popping off. I'm gonna chase some people off. Makwa to the most honorable Marcus Mosiah. Oh, is it his birthday? Oh, shot. What's the date? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Happy birthday to the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Here on the journey. It's the 17th of August. The month of the lion. Or the month. Shit, this is December month, ain't it? Wow. All right. Well, we're in December era right now. All right, so anyway, let's lift up our glass. We lifted up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. Lift up our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. All right, dear family, we raise up our glass and what we doing? What we doing? We toasting our personal ancestors, lifting it up high, and we lifting up our glass. We toast those ancestors. Now, I go by the names. So I got the names. So here we go. I'm going to go as far as I can. Then I'm going to pull it up and by memory and do it by memory. Here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Sandra Davis, Herman Brown, C. Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Lean, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Mount, Rob Malika Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Palmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Daniel Pulley, the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lyles Johnson, Miss Mary McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy William, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Redmond, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russ, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beard, I done totally lost Bird Beard. Hold on. It's Bird Beatty. I went right, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty said, well, it be the farmer I go, so Sue Shaw Harvey. I sharp man. Evelyn Theolis, Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas said, Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Elijah Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Several Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, here to Pierce, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Beanie Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Aphia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Randy Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Wells, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Alan Investor, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Webman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Mel Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, Winnie Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amica Ross, Lee Montaez, Jean Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasiki Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark. Let me start over. Got William Walter West, Nigel. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, the Free Designs on his Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Hadley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratley, Kevin Spratley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Belongmeyer, The Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edwin Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Chrissy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First. Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Roberts, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim O'Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christy Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwen and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, at Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Friend Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nita Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Evan Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Abel Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nate, Jaws, Green. All right, hold on. I know where we at. Oh yeah. Miss Bernard was Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lil Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, messing up, Muriel Ellis, it's up here. I don't know what's going on. Whatever's going on, it's going to be a good day. We're going to make it a good day. Captain Samuel Murrah Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Etta H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jack and the Broaders, Reginald Alvin, Mazarin Cofer, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Edwards, hold on, Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jack and the Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Mazarin Cofer, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. On to the Black Book, we got Joyla Giles, James Carswell, also known as Aunt Sis. No, we got Joyla Giles, James Carswell, we got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, we got Elder Afatima McNair, we got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, Dame Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Condiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Semple, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Mel Scott Sr., the Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jason Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White, Towton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Gina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Simon Demond, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stewart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foss, James Lizzie Winston, Abe, and Julia Lawrence. We got Zella Sr., Glass Kofor, Roselle Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, Juanette Florence, Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reese, Arnett Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gary, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Baron Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Albert Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sir Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We have William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woodford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams. We got Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, We have Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Avishel Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Debray, Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, and Renoko Rashidi. Family, we lift up our glass on this powerful day. This is Marcus Garvey's birthday as well. So we lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our personal ancestors, family. We lift them up. You know what I'm saying? We lift them up because they lift us up. You know what I'm saying? They lift us up. So we lift up our ancestors and we say the word of power around these parts, at least the word we use. You can say your word. Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ashe. And if I move to our present moment right now, we are in the present moment of Kujichagulia. All the Kujichagulia babies stand up. Get your round of applause. As you can see by my shirt, I am a Kuji born. The mightiest of the day babies. Man, I'm just saying, you got to have your favorite, right? So, but anyway. Kwame, get your fingers off the keys. Get your fingers off the keys, okay? Please. All right. Kujichagulia family, for those, that been around, I ask every day, open up your reticular formation and seek out Kujichagulia. It's out there. Not only seek it out, but remember, bring it up in a sentence. Use it in a sentence. Talk about it. In some type of discussion with somebody today. Bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Start having conversations about the culture. It helps us. Trust me, it helps. I ain't talking about proselytize. Like, some people proselytize. You know about the conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? No. Just, the principle can be used. It's a tool. To anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who in the world can't use Kujichagulia, also known as self-determined. I don't know nobody that can't use that. Right? Can you have a regular conversation with somebody, letting them know about your principle and how good you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? This is the day of Kujichagulia, right? For those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The demonic principle of the day is justice. You can talk about justice. The color is indigo. I like to use dark blue or black. And as you see, right, by the shirt, you can go and get your own shirt with day name, the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm Kujichagulia born. You know what I'm saying? And I wear my shirt with pride. Correspondence is the Hermetic law. Corresponding is the Hermetic law. Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. We raise our glass. We salute this moment and the power in this moment. And we want to make sure everybody know. And we raise it up high. And we say, I say. From there, family, where we going? Where are we going? You know where we're going to move to the future. We're going to toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. If we handle our business in the moment, we take the moment serious. We build upon the moment. We add to the moment. We extend the space and time. Our children will have nothing to worry about. But when we start giving it away, right? We start giving away. We're giving away what was given to us, but it's our responsibility because in our lifetimes we are caretakers of the space and time that our ancestors gave us, and we can't allow others to come in and whittle that away. That's an act of treason against yourself and against your people, right? So we lift up our glass. We salute this present. We salute our future generations. Because we pledge to do what we gonna do in a moment. So we lift up our glass, we salute our children, our children's children, we toast them in advance so that when it's our time to be toasted, they can raise it up high and toast us. And have a place to do it from. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. And then finally we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our relations and we say, Ashe. From there finally we move to that special toast. What is it that you want to toast, that you would like to send some energy into? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Lifting it up. All right. Also, we want to lift up our glass. We want to toast all those that might be sick and struggling within our families, our tribes, our extended families, our extended tribes. We want to send out that balanced energy to help them out. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, move to that selfish toast. This is about you. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? That one thing in the moment, right now, to help you move to your greatness. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. What did it say, Lance? We're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Say your tribe out loud, family. Start being proud of your tribe, right? Got to be proud of your tribe. Lifting up my tribe is Gye-Nyame. We say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most marvelous, most uplifting, most outstanding, the wisest, and the most beautiful individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass to you. I'm lifting my glass to you. I'm lifting my glass to you. And we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. As we move closer to the school year beginning, I will be moving our time back, and hopefully we will be able to get back to somewhere between, because we used to do it at 5:45, when we had to get up real early. So we're going to probably start doing it somewhere between 5:45 and 6:45. That is going to be the goal. That's the goal. Stress it again, that's the goal. But I'm about to get up out of here. It's been a pleasure sitting up here toasting with you. And once again, family, remember Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Go on to support. Go to gnjmedia.support. You know what I'm saying? If you want to support the Black Yoda, you could do that. I mean, like I said, you just got to reach out to the Gye-Nyame member and say, hey, man, I want to support y'all, but I want to support it through you. You know what I'm saying? Each individual has their own link that you can send in and get credit for that. All right? Lifting up our glass, we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm out, fam. Peace.